Hello and welcome to another MMS video. So we are here at the Midwest Management Summit, and I am here with Hasain. And hey, why don't you go ahead and just introduce yourselves for everyone for us today?
Well, my name is Hasain Alshakarti. I work with TrueSec. Actually, one of the guys who been at the very start from the original company in Sweden, so to say. So it's very nice to be here, being able to present some of the security sessions here for the MMS audience. I do present at tech heads at other Microsoft venues and other user group gatherings, so to say. Started once upon a time as a developer and went from there into the system management, system administration, network security, and then been doing penetration tests, security assessments, all kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's really interesting about your role as a security professional is you're always thinking about these things that I would almost say the typical attendee at MMS they don't really think about. We're very concerned about our getting our scripts working and doing our deployments and getting things set up, but we don't always stop a minute to think about security. So I'd just like to ask you, what are some of the things that you've seen, some of the questions that you've got from people here at MMS, any kind of concerns that you see, or at least any message you'd like to convey to the attendees of MMS when it comes to security?
Well, a lot of people are speaking about certificates and PKI and all that, the whole complex things about keys and signed maybe scripts or binaries or packages or whatever it is. So what you really need to do is just to get it, simply get that done, install an enterprise certification authority and just get it configured properly so you have it all done. Rather than running with something, oh, I don't know, I got this certificate from somewhere, and I don't know if my clients are trusting that or not. So just get it right. If you want to push in clients that are not belonging to your domain, you want to get them trusting your system center installation. So the certificate is a big thing. It's still a big thing when it comes to the mobile management as well. So we see a lot of customers more and more interested in the mobile management solution brought in by Intune integration with System Center, and that's a really big no. Not that many people have any idea about what's going on, except for maybe some guys at the product group, and a lot of troubleshooting, a lot of Microsoft needs to update the portal application from time to other because things are not working with the newest release of Android or newest release of iOS or something like that. So you need to have a good understanding for the building components, like what the certificate services is, how should I deploy the trust relationship and things like that. So the other thing is try to simplify your identity model. Try not to do an over-complex type of a thing. Just use the local services account. Don't use any unnecessary service accounts you create for whatever type of job you want to create. So use the local default built-in accounts rather than using some customly defined, because once you start using customly defined accounts, you will start bringing in an authentication dependency, and then we will start speaking about pass the hash and credential theft issues with your environment. So try to avoid using custom accounts as far as it goes. These two pieces would probably be I guess the numbers 1 and 2 I can have on my list anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, and I know those are some things that are, I feel like a lot of System Center people, that's it's a step in the process of deploying and configuring System Center, and it's easy to do. It's very easy to do, but we need to spend the time and actually think about what we're actually doing there. Before we go, could you just tell us, because I believe you are presenting at MMS this year, correct? Could you just tell us what sessions you either already presented or will be presenting here at the conference?
I did a co-session with Paula Januszkiewicz already this Monday about hardening your systems. I actually showed the whole passing the hash issue with the platform, and then today I'm having 2 other sessions. One about enterprise PKI, what to do to get it right, and the other one is about our identities in terms of restricted admin access. So what to do for our own best as admins to keep our identities protected, and so we're not vulnerable for these type of attacks.
All right. Well, I definitely recommend make sure you follow Hasain on Twitter. I know he's out there. Come see his sessions at MMS because it's a very, very important topic, especially with all the things you hear in the news. So, hey, I want to thank you again for spending the time to do an interview with us, and thanks a lot.